Hey Aman, how's it going?
Hi, Andre. How are you? It's going great with me.
I'm good, thanks. Thanks so much for doing this call. So quickly, let's just introduce you. So tell me a little bit about you, tell everyone that's watching about you and what you do.
I'm Aman Mittal. I'm from New Delhi, India, and I'm a software developer. I currently work as a remote developer, and my area of passions are like apart from working and in software is writing and technical writing and blogging and reading and uh, traveling. The thing like traveling is something which is currently my the it's kind of a new passion, so I'm trying to pursue it. Of course the times are not correct right now, but yeah.
Awesome. That's so cool. Great, Aman. Thanks so much for just sharing that. Now let's just jump into kind of why you decided to sign up for the Digital Nomad Accelerator.
The main reason I signed up for the Digital Nomad Accelerator program was to get a clarity and a guidance from an expert who's also has lived a digital nomad life, and someone who has seen that area, seen that kind of a lifestyle, and observe how other people are doing it. And being a remote worker, I'm like halfway through, I feel. But yeah, I never thought in a way. I couldn't get to the point to think in a way that I can achieve those kind of things. So as I said, I needed guidance and I needed a plan, and that's what uh, I was seeking through the program.
Awesome. Yeah, I think a lot of people are wanting to get into that lifestyle, but they just don't really know kind of where to start. So yeah,
Yeah.
really glad that you signed up. So, to get that guidance and to kickstart that nomad lifestyle. Awesome. Cool. So through the program we have one-on-one coaching with me. So I just want to find out what your experience was with that and what you can share with others.
The one-on-one coaching was I think, one of the best things of the program, because generally, like, I was not expecting you to be giving me that much focus, especially the areas I wanted to cover. And apart from the digital nomad aspect, I was again not hoping that you would be helping me through an income of source, or through an way of generating an income of source that I wanted to pursue while being a digital nomad. And uh, that thing has been really helpful with me. Like, you explained it very well in the start, in our first coaching call, that I still remember, and I still have a kind of a visual aspect of how you clarified each and every aspect that I wanted to cover or I want to pursue in future. And I never thought of that in that such a way that it could be possible.
Awesome. Yeah, amazing. And it was wonderful coaching you one-on-one as well. I think that's, one of the one things that I really enjoy in the program, kind of the personalized, customized support, because that's the way I can truly see such good
Yeah.
progress at the time. So yeah, that was awesome. Cool. And then, yeah, in terms of kind of the balance of the different inclusions in the program, the kind of private coaching, how did you find kind of the group sessions, goal setting, co-working sessions, and the live trainings?
Uh, I'll start with the goal setting sessions, because especially with the group, because uh, it the one big thing, the big impact our group sessions had was, I did not feel alone. It's, of course, everyone had their own domain, everyone has their own business ideas, their own level of commitment, but uh, one thing that related all of us in the group was to get inspired from each other and hear and understand and listen to what others are trying to pursue and find a common area and get connected. So the connection part was really a big thing for me, and I'm so glad that I met so awesome people from around the world. Like, it's a like, it's there are very slim chances of that happening, and so the group sessions are really I find them really helpful. And apart from that, the goal setting sessions were quite, I would say, to the point, because you did not really waste. I think you don't like to waste any time of your own or of the other person, and you just have like, I'm still amazed like how you have so many knowledge of so other domains and clarity of the like how to follow, make a workflow and how to stick to it and how to follow it. And apart from that, it's not about just writing down your a roadmap for someone. It's about like your tips on productivity, your tips on time blocking and goal settings, dividing each and every goal into different parts. That really helped me out.
Amazing. Yeah, and I think the goal setting is so important because it just allows you to stay more focused and to have kind of that objective that you really want to get towards at the end of the program and even every month and week as well. So yeah, I really enjoy that as well. And then the co-working sessions, how did you find those?
The co-working sessions were amazing, like uh, working with each other and working on our own things. And then like they would start with us discussing what we are going to do and like making feel each other accountable for our own uh, time period and goals that we want, tasks that we wanted to achieve in that particular frame of time is something. It gives it inspires from within oneself. And they really helped me push through. During those time I was about like really focused and concentrated on the work that I wanted to do. And then after that, for a particular time frame when it was over, we would discuss what we achieved or what we could not, and boost each other up. And that just by talking with everyone about your own goals and sharing your own perspective and goals uh, is how like it's motivating.
Yeah, of course. That's so true. And I think, yeah, it's just like good to be held accountable, but also just to motivate each other. And it's cool when there's people from all over the world that are just kind of doing something similar. They all have different kind of, ambitions and career paths, but it's all to get to that remote life, lifestyle and that digital nomad lifestyle. So yeah, I also find that really awesome. Cool. And then yeah, there's also an online course that's included in the program. So I just wanted to find out like what your biggest takeaway was from the online course and what you thought of it.
The online course, I there are some areas that I really wanted to focus on, especially how what was your input on remote jobs and working freelancing work, and your videos on that course were really amazing. First of all, they were clear about what points you're going to cover, and the way you took somebody who's watching those videos, especially like when I was watching those videos from point A to point B, that composition was really, I think that helped me understood more of what I am into and of what I could expand my horizons, or what if I wanted to switch to something else, like from remote job to freelancing or from freelancing to remote job. And that's really amazing.
Awesome. Well, I'm really glad that you enjoyed the course. Yeah, it's quite jam-packed. There's a lot of kind of different areas from kind of being someone who's completely new to this kind of remote life and having no skills. And I know you kind of started a little bit further in because you do have a remote job. But I think that digital nomad element and the remote job section was like probably the most beneficial from your side. And yeah, it's really cool just because I think, yeah, you can also just access that course whenever now if you do need to kind of just get on top of it again. Cool. And then, yeah, just like looking back on the program, because it was a 3-month program together, so quite a while together. What would you say kind of like your biggest wins or biggest win or wins were from the program?
My biggest one would be sticking to the schedule that we discussed in our first one-on-one private coaching call, because like being too much, having too much liberty has its own cons. It's if you're not like, if you're not dedicated and if you're not focused, like for my example, I've been trying to write course for mobile development, and I've been like thinking about it for like more than 1 year before joining the course,
Yeah.
Digital Nomad course, and I was just thinking and processing, but I never made an effort to sit down and how I could like seek guidance or seek how course get a structure, get organized while starting the course. And we did that in our first, like in just 30 to 40 minutes, and that was amazing. Like it helped me push through those 3 months and stick to that. Like I was accountable to you for doing 2 tasks daily, and at the end of the week or bi-weekly, we would discuss how many lessons I have completed in that course, and that's what pushed me through. And uh, yeah, so that is my biggest win. And another big win I would say for me was to learn about the digital nomad lifestyle and the mindset that comes with it. Your tips and guidance on that, especially with the how to calculate the budget and how to look for the places where I want to visit, and some places which are common in digital nomad community. But if they are in my budget or if they are outside my budget, whether should I consider them or not? And that is the most pragmatic, most practical thing that I have ever, like nobody talks about it on in their
Yeah.
blogs. Like there might be some people, but the blogs that I have read, there are not many people who talks in such a concise way and such a practical way. And your tips on suggestions and the tools that I should use on that really helped me through it.
Amazing. Yeah. And honestly, it was just such a pleasure having you on the program for the 3 months. I was so proud. I mean, just share with everyone kind of how many lessons you actually completed in the 3 months. Do you have a number?
Yeah, so in 3 months I completed around 60 lessons, and I was planning to do around 100 lessons. So it was like 60% completed within 3 months, and I was not expecting that. Like if you remember, I told you in the first coaching call, and you also told me like
Yeah.
have expectations, but don't get overwhelmed with it. And I was not expecting to complete more than 50% or 40% of the course. Uh, Even it's in the way that I wanted to submit, not
Mm,
just writing down and the initial draft. I'm talking about the final draft,
wow.
and that happened.
Wow. I mean, 60 lessons over, a 3 month period is amazing. Just congratulations on that. I know your courses could be coming out in the next couple of months. So everyone who's watching, stay tuned. But yeah, just very, very proud of you in that aspect. And I'm really glad that, yeah, those tips and tricks around the digital nomad lifestyle, I know you're going to be jet setting as soon as we can, and kind of putting together that amazing itinerary as well. Cool. And then just so you know, the last one that I wanted to chat about is for, those people who are still thinking about joining the Digital Nomad Accelerator. Maybe they want to start their remote careers or become a digital nomad, but they just like are kind of holding back. They're not sure if it's for them or not. Kind of, I just want to hear what you would tell them and, what they need to know.
I'd suggest them take the leap, because until unless you're not going to take the leap, you're not going to uh, go there. Like you're not going to take the first step on that path. So for me, the first step was to join this course and get to meet you, get to know you, and how you tackle this digital nomad lifestyle area, and how others are uh, thinking or doing things in this domain. And that is like the human connection is the most important thing, and
Yeah.
to have a network of people, and to have to know someone from different countries, and even thinking about like meeting each other when everything is fine, and when everything gets all right. It's a big thing. Yeah, it's a expectation or a hopeful thing, but it can be true if you are meeting with like-minded people. So what this program gave me is like two things, like taking the first step in the right direction that I wanted to take, and second thing was making connections and meeting with like-minded people.
Amazing. Yeah. And like I said, it's been awesome having you on the program. And yeah, we will definitely see each other somewhere in the world for sure. I know that when all of this kind of pandemic, all of that kind of dies down, hopefully in the near future, we will be able to travel and meet each other and have like a little Digital Nomad Accelerator reunion. But yeah, I'm so excited for that. And yeah, for anyone who's thinking of joining, if you want to ever reach out to Aman, I'm sure he'd be happy to chat to you. But yeah, I'm so excited to just see your progress in the future. Please share your course with everyone once it is out, or just let us know what's happening there. And yeah, just wishing you so much good fortune for the future. And I'm sure we'll be working together again soon.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you for being such a great mentor to me.